Okay, good morning, and good morning, Anthony. Good morning, and welcome to those of you who are joining us live today, and to those of you who are watching in the future. My name is Richard Mulhern, and I will be the moderator for today. This is the first in our series of What's on Your Mind Hangouts from the Association for Photography in Higher Education. We begin this series by asking our contributors to discuss three things on their mind: the points they raise and draw on personal experiences of their practice, involvement in photographic education and research, and wider issues affecting the subject. These hangouts are aimed at being both short and informal, and they broadcast live via Google Plus and are available to view at APHE UK, the YouTube channel for you to tune into and listen to time and time again. This leads me to introduce this morning's contributor. Today we're hanging out with Anthony Luvera, Australian artist and educator. Your photographs are widely regarded. You have been involved in education with a range of our member institutions, and most recently you've been appointed as the course leader to what The Guardian has described the UK's leading photography course at Coventry University. So, good morning, Anthony. This must be quite a proud time for you and your course team.
Well, it's certainly an exciting time to join an institution when it has been so publicly recognised for the work that it undertakes. And I suppose for me, one of the reasons I was really interested in coming and joining the team at Coventry wasn't really anything to do with a kind of ranking by The Guardian or anything like that, but was really much more to do with the types of approaches to pedagogy that underpinned the delivery of the photography course and the department in which it sits, the Department of Media here at Coventry University, which is founded upon ideas to do with open learning and flexible pedagogy, two sort of broad approaches to the delivery of learning, which in many ways resonate with my own sort of research interests as an artist, writer, and educator. So yeah, it's a really exciting time to come and join the department.
Very good. So I would like to basically ask you to start to discuss what is on your mind regarding today's hangout, please.
Well, Richard, that's very. Thank you for inviting me to come and discuss the three things that are on my mind. And I thought about this quite a bit, obviously, since the invitation, and I think the three things that I would propose that are kind of occupying a lot of my sort of thoughts, or underpinning a lot of my thoughts at the moment, are largely around ideas to do with context awareness, situated learning, and ways in which, as an educator and an artist, I'm really interested in ideas to do with site specificity and ideas to do with engaging a process of learning in situations that can bring about meaningful change to one's knowledge and experience. And I'm also really kind of, at the same time, and maybe sort of in tandem, in parallel with that, a lot of what I've been thinking about recently is to do with community and ideas to do with communities. And that might be sort of, I suppose, something I've been thinking about for a very long time, as evident in my work. But more and more I keep thinking about this idea of dissent and community, and how that kind of factors into ideas to do with what a community is. Particularly, I suppose, coming and joining a new community, a community of practice, a community of learning, here at a new institution, well, an institution new to me, at Coventry. And I suppose this idea of what is a true community, and how can a true community kind of hold dissent, or is it that a true community is one that holds dissent? So something about context awareness, something about community and dissent. And I suppose the third thing that's really kind of occupying my thoughts quite a lot at the moment is this idea of open learning, and how that kind of factors into my work as an artist, writer, and educator. And ideas to do with open learning that not only sort of involve online spaces and sort of uses of online tools and technologies, but also this kind of situations that one can create in physical, real, face-to-face spaces that seek to open up agendas, discuss agendas, form agendas, formulate, outcomes, intentions, and ambitions together. So they're the sort of three, I suppose, sort of main sort of banners, if you like, that are kind of occupying my thoughts at the moment.
I think what really comes across is that in those three things is that, like you say, that involvement as a practitioner, as part of a community, and in terms of your new community, how do you think that might influence the new work that you will be doing?
Well, that's really interesting, isn't it? I mean, one of the things that I'm very keen on in kind of pursuing this new chapter is to make sure that my research, continues to evolve and sort of evolve in a way that's responsive and reflexive to the situations and interests that I have. And I think, on a purely practical level, coming here to Coventry and spending a lot more time here than I've ever spent here before. I'm becoming more attuned to just the physical spaces, the civic spaces, the public spaces, and also the kind of the different types of I don't know, people, I suppose, the different kinds of encounters that I'm having with people here in Coventry. So I don't know. I guess in answer to your question, it might be that I seek to make some new work here in Coventry, having spent a significant period of time working in Brighton over the last few years or so to realise two new bodies of work. Yeah, it feels like it's time to not only put my roots down here as an educator in the Midlands, but also to think about how to make work here as well.
Thank you very much. I think it's been really wonderful for you to be able to spend some time with us today and discuss your experience. I think it's very interesting and really exciting to hear about where you're at and the future of your practice. I think it's really very, very interesting and very very kind of you to share your thoughts and experiences. So thank you very much. It's been very very good and a great experience for you to have been part of this first hangout. So I'm very pleased with how it's gone. It's been great, and sharing your ideas and experience and expertise with us has been really good. So thank you very much, Anthony.
Very kind of you to invite me to hang out with you today, Richard. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's a pleasure. I would like to thank everybody else for joining us this morning. And I can hope you can join us for the next hangouts, series of hangouts. Details will be available through the APHE website and our Twitter feed. I look forward to the next discussion in this series. So for now, on a very bright sunny morning, I'd like to thank you and wish you goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.